an eaglet. It's a little baby bird. And the little baby bird is there waiting to be fed, to be nurtured, and to take in as much information as possible. They take it in, and they wrap it all around the nest so they feel really nice and comfortable. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, I am that little eaglet. I started my journey 11 years ago. And I remember the first day that I took those steps through the doors of the first Toastmaster meeting I ever went to, Ipswich Electrifiers. I can tell you right now, this little eaglet was scared to death. She was the most petrified individual you could imagine. And my body language actually showed how I was feeling. When I was asked to stand up and deliver that very first topics, and I know these two will remember what it was all about, my body language closed completely. My hands went into my pockets, my legs crossed, and if I could have turned around and spoken to the wall, I would have done it. Because I knew this was a major challenge for me. I knew I had to do it. And doing it the first time was the best thing I ever did. Because it started me on this journey that I'm still on today. I remember, as I made my way through these different stages, my eye contact with the rest of the audience immediately at the beginning either went to the skies for inspiration, or it went to the floor, thinking it will eventually open up and swallow me, and I'll be okay, and all of this will go away. But in reality, what it did was help me learn from my mistakes. Everything that I did took me one more step further along my journey. It gave me the opportunity to work my way down not only the communication path, but that leadership path. And by doing that, by choosing to go down that leadership path, I had a lot of people around me supporting me. So I'm still that little eaglet with lots and lots of mentors helping me as I go along this journey. And I could name them all, but I know that I would leave somebody out, because you would be amazed at how many people you touch or are touched by you that you have no idea. And I'm learning every day that that is the case. What makes me continue to go is something inside of me. There's an instinct inside of me, a gut instinct that tells me, Teresa, you're now at another stage here. You, again, need to be nourished, to be nurtured, to learn a little bit more. Because now, on this journey of being on the district executive, as Phil kindly introduced me, it means I have a lot more to find out about. I have a lot more mistakes to make before I actually get to a point in my Toastmasters career. Well, I think, yeah, I know it all now. I don't think I'll ever know it all. And that's a good thing, because I can have as much energy and enthusiasm and passion for this organization that will spill over into everybody. But if I don't learn how to hone it and embrace it and filter some of that over-exuberance, then my passion and my enthusiasm will fall to the side. So I'm learning not to get too excited, not to get too over-enthusiastic, but to realize I still can do a lot with what I've learned from the past, what I'm learning today, and what I'm going to learn tomorrow. I've learned that fear is not an option for me. I have to be fearless on this next stage of my journey, because there are so many things that have to happen between now, the 1st of July, and the 30th of June, which is the year that the district governor has to accomplish the goals that are set for everybody in the UK and Ireland. I know, with your support, with the support of the other members of the other clubs that I've dealt with, that this fear will subside. And you guys will help me find those wings that I so desperately need, so I can jump up onto the edge of that nest and not just flutter and flap, but literally spread those wings and soar. Soar like I've never soared before. But underneath those wings isn't just air. It's every single person that I've come into contact with, and every other person I'm going to meet along my way. Without the belief in myself, none of this would be possible. And a lot of what I have learned and gained has come from being involved, especially with this club. Speakeasy at Martlesham is the club that gave me that first real boost into leadership. I had to stand up and fight for us with Ipswich electrifiers, and that was a fantastic challenge. It really meant that I knew I had something more I could give, and I could open up this opportunity to even more people to take on the program. So what I want to do, as recognition to everybody in this room, is to present our president with a new ribbon to put on our non-existent banner. And I will hope that it will have pride of place for the next few meetings that we come into once it's sewn on. But could I ask Mark Watts to please come forward and accept this ribbon on behalf of the club? It says, this is the home club of the district governor. I feel very honored and very privileged to be a member of this club, and I know with all of your support and your guidance and your pushing me on, this district will be the most successful it has been in the entire, oh my God, I forget how many years it's been going, but this year we are going to inspire with passion, and we are going to fly like eagles. Mr. Toastmaster.